care. Take a look in my home. When you live in there. Huh. Hey, y'all know. Look at my shoes. Can you see my toes? But that's on the shoulder, girl. Nobody knows. Look into my eyes, tell me what you see. Can you feel my pain? Am I your enemy? Give us a better way. Things are really bad. The only friend I know is this gonna have. Listen to my voice. This is not a threat. No, you say no nine. Are you worried yet? You been talking about you want the world to see, but when you show soul, we will show you peace. Look into my mind. Can you see the will? Can you tell that I wanna help myself? But if it happen that I seek you for your grave, don't be mad at me. It's a survival faith. Look into my heart. I can feel your fear. Take another look. Can you hold my stare? Why are you afraid of my younger face? Or is it this thing touching in my ways? Look into my eyes. Tell me what you see. Can you feel my pain? Am I your enemy? Give us some better way. Things are really bad. The only friend I know is this one I have. Listen to my voice. This is not a threat, but now you still denying. Are you worried yet? You've been talking about you want the world to cease, but when you show soul, then we will show you peace. Look into my life. Can you see my kids? And let me ask you this. You know what hungry is? Well, in this part of town, survival is mobile. For you to stay alive, you got to have and kill. Look into my house. Would you live in there? Look me in the eyes and tell me that you care. Well, I made up my mind to wake up in the morning. I know I'd rather die. I'm on a live like dog. Look on my shoes. Can you see my toes? The struggle that we live. Nobody really knows. Good morning, Wagwan. Ask Lisa Legs. It's time for another daily self-love message. Today, we have a Saturn Day self-love message to examine new trajectories introduced with divine order and new clarity with gratitude. We start off today's daily self-love message with Bounty Killer, with look. Look into my eyes. Tell me what you see. Can you feel my pain? Am I your enemy? Let us examine ourselves. Let us examine our lives. Let us examine the divine order that has been placed in front of us. Let us examine the shifts that have occurred and the new trajectories by looking into our own eyes and looking into the eyes of the ones around us as they reflect our reality, our frequency, and our harmony with nature to us. This is Lisa Legs. Welcome to another daily self love message as we start off with Bounty Killer. Look, let's get a message from the T Tag Stash. Big up everybody anchoring love on TikTok, YouTube, and Clubhouse. As I simulcast, today is my second day broadcasting live on TikTok ever. And I will definitely be figuring out a special programming just for TikTok. Just for TikTok, okay? Yeah, more than likely it's gonna have something to do with bars. All right, so we've got gift to others from our Yogi T. Big up Yogi. Give to others and give to yourself the same attention. Wow. You know, a lot of givers complain about not having somebody in their life that gives to them the way they give to others. Let the T tag that I just read remind you that give to others and give to yourself the same attention. Matter of fact, when we're talking about compassion, when you give others compassion without giving it to yourself too, it's not that sustainable, baby. And when you give yourself the compassion first, you position yourself to be even more compassionate with the ones you care for in that special kind of way. And after I go through the affirmations, I'm gonna get bars here. I got my ski mask right here. How's everybody doing on this fine Saturn day? What Lionsgate portal messages are you already decoding? What codes are you already receiving? See, this is the thing about today's Saturn Day self-love message.
It's not just any Saturn Day self love message. It's the Saturn Day as the Lionsgate portal peaks. It builds up momentum on the way to the peak on the 8th. It's also Venus just went into Cancer, Moon still in Scorpio, Jupiter expansion. I mean, it's also a 9 year. Oh gosh. Let me find out. I haven't even been recording with my GoPro this whole time. Having all these devices, baby. Mm. See, that's why I need an assistant. I need a producer to produce this show every day. As I train myself and get ready to broadcast on TV, picking up the opportunity that has been presented, I recognize that I cannot do this by myself. So I need someone that wants to come get into this advertising dollars vibes because that's a multi-million dollar industry, TV advertising. Your gift will provide for you. Your gift will provide for you. Allow it to. Examine new trajectories introduced with divine order. When you honor yourself, you put yourself in divine order. We have self awareness 3.3 again today from the foundation journey. I am vulnerable for me. With mental transmutation 1.2, you can if you will. And being mindful 4.1, I check the effect. From the resonation deck, we have Reveal and Heal 3.2, Face Your Fears. And Reveal and Heal 3.6, Excitement Energizes. As a performer, I will tell you one thing. I get nervous before every performance. They call that stage fright. I let the nervousness take over. I might even start shaking, all right? But you know what I do? I continue anyways. And when I get to the point where I'm about to perform, the energy within me transforms into excitement and it energizes me to bust the place and bring the show. Reveal and Heal 3.6, Excitement energizes with Reveal and Heal 3.2, Face Your Fears. See, the thing is, some of us are so used to putting other people first that we don't even know what it looks like to honor ourselves. When we honor ourselves, we put ourselves in our divine order. Mental transmutation 1.2, you can if you will. If it feels uncomfortable, push through. Self awareness 3.3, I'm vulnerable for me. That is actually maybe the only place you see your vulnerability is when you finally put yourself first. When you finally honor yourself. When you finally honor the divine order, you listen to your intuition, you pay attention to the red flags other people are displaying. You stop lying to yourself when people telling you who they are and showing them true nature and truth. When we decide that we're gonna indulge in Reveal and Heal 3.2, Face Your Fears, and it points us to self-awareness 3.3, I'm vulnerable for me, and you recognize that your vulnerability, your weakness, is that you don't honor yourself because you face your fears and that feeling of being uncomfortable when you put yourself first. When you decided to tell somebody no for the first time so you could tell yourself yes for the first time, it felt uncomfortable. It was revealing that you needed to be healing that part where you're not nurturing yourself. Then you get excited as it starts to feel good and it energizes you. And you recognize mental transmutation 1.2. You can if you will, for real. Because once you decide that you can, then you will. Once you decide that you will, then you can. Face your fears. Being mindful 4.1 is also here. I check the effect. And that is what we're doing in real time as we check the effect that we have on ourselves, as we show up for ourselves and honor ourselves time and time again, paying attention to the new trajectories introduced with this divine order of honoring self. And as I check the effect and I recognize that I am now more energized and excited to tackle my day in that carpe diem kind of way, I recognize that self-love habits are more important than ever before as I give myself the same compassion and love I give others, if not more. And it's time for the bars. It's time for me to sling syllables. It's time for me to get wild. It's time for me to rap in style with my sacred armor on. For my city, I put on. Why? Why? As we proceed to give the Uncle Love crew what they need, I know that I will succeed. Because love is the key. Love is here for you and for me, for we. See, togetherness is powerful. Togetherness, not just any coming together of people gathering together, but like minds and hearts harmonizing as we come together profiling, knowing that art of healing is the new way we incorporate self-transformation every day. Talk to me about the self-love habits way. Talk to me cause me love ramp but me now play. And I slay with one steer like a Care Bear. But remember, I'm also a planeteer. What happened to the Great Barrier Reef? Why is a word like pollution in our vocabulary? Let us pay attention. Let us neglect to mention, or not neglect to mention, that we can, if we will, decide the soil we're going to till, decide the needs we're going to fill, and be real planeteers. See, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it. How you gonna subdue it if you can't subdue yourself? I mean, well, take your talents off the shelf. Tap in, look in, anchor in. Dive into that love within. Let that self-awareness be showing you the ways that you could be growing to be the best version of you. And as we anchor love, anchor in the prime timeline, you'll find that this is no ordinary Anchor Love Crew flow. See, this is a Lionsgate portal on Saturn. They learn and grow. See, grinding on this beat, making sure my syllables are neat. I wake up and I rise and shine, and more than really, I rise and grind because really it's my time to shine, because really it's time for the youth to know the truth. I don't have to step in the booth. The revolution will not be televised, but you might catch it on a love stream. The new Truman Show, the Lisa Lex Show, 24/7s, nah I mean? Because guess what? At any given time, I will glean from my ear to my heel. Hot gal ting, no matter how you feel. The art of the lady, you know the deal. And as my last day on this beat I come through, hot gal have to eat. It's a feast prepared in the presence of my enemies. And yes, as they run into the sun, recognizing that this girl right here don't play. Guy Name, fear none but God. Faith keeper of the planet since 2011, and I'll do it again. From way back when. Big up the pen. Big up the multidimensional, multidextrous ones. And as you see me here today, this is one of the hardest days that I had to play, hardest days that I had to slay, the pain running through me. You could see it in my eyes. I can't even smile. I'm on the front line, and it's time. Revolution is at hand. Change is here. Love is in the air. Gratitude. And all roads do still lead to art of healing. Gratitude as I anchor love, any means necessary. Gratitude as I recognize ignorance is bliss, and I'd rather give effort and miss than just not show up. Because every time I show up, no matter how hard it is, I find myself in the middle of another glow up. And the trolls in the chat, go and love yourself, and maybe you will grow up. These daily self-love affirmations, as we are in this spiritual war, recognize that the ones that ridicule you, that's a spiritual attack. Let those demons fall by the wayside. Send love in the air for them. We're in the Lionsgate portal. Sometimes the best thing to do is show them how you stand on business about honoring yourself and your divinity, as it puts you in divine order to examine new trajectories introduced and new clarity. And we do all of this with gratitude because everything happens for us, not to us. Another speech after the beach ran out 2 days in a row. I guess this Lionsgate portal got a lot of things for me to share, so I'm gonna do my best. And after this daily self-love affirmations, I'm gonna come back in a few hours, share these inspired insights that I've been receiving to uplift the ones that are looking for upliftment. We are the ones we've been waiting for. If not us, then who? If not us, then when? Yes, I wear my heart on my forehead. I embroider it on my sacred armor to show my first eye focus. Every year at this time, in the Lionsgate portal, sensationalized journalism wants to provoke you to vexatiousness. So I anchor love, and I maintain the faith, and I maintain the love frequency, any means necessary. Gratitude. And yes, all roads lead to art of healing, no matter what. And Big Kahuna Burger, I'm not smoking anything. Being aware that your life is shit means that you got nothing but all the best potential ahead of you. Nothing but the best. You're capable of so much. That awareness is powerful. That awareness is growth. You can be aware that your life is shit and be gratitude. And be filled with gratitude. Trust me. It feels weird, but it's so powerful. Go ahead and do both. All roads lead to art of healing.